If there's one thing you can take away from me as a person, whether you like me or you don't, if you take this from me, you will be a better person. If you decide today that you're going to live every day like it's your last for real, which means have a conversation with yourself every night that, okay, that was it. May not be no more after that. And really count yourself every day like this could have been it. All right, before I go to bed, this could be it. All right, how's that looking? If you can do that, it'll change your life. You'll really start making decisions and living your life like this all you got. Just this one day. But you could be a winner. You could be a winner on this day. It's just work ethic. And not the work ethic they talk about. They tell you work ethic where they do all these movies. I'm the hardest working man. Well, no, everybody goes to work every day.
Right.
Yeah. Don't say, I go to work all the time. Everybody who works goes to work every day. Shut up.
I'll tell you what's crazy. The Kattwilliams interview, like real talk, it was like mind-blowing. But the thing about it is, many of you were so focused on conspiracy theory that you missed the Jews. Like it was like he dropped some amazing Jews, and I want to talk about it in this episode. He dropped some amazing Jews that I believe that can carry you on, help you get to the next level. And the crazy thing about it is most people love to hear gossip, love to hear juicy mess, but never extract what you need to extract to get to the next level. And many of you are waiting, thinking that you got time. And it's crazy because I took this from that interview. He was like, yo, I operate every single day as if it's my last. Like, yo, this is my last day on earth. And many of you are operating as if you already know what day you're going to die. Like you think that you got 30 years. And the truth of the matter is most people, I saw this video, Eddie Murphy said, if you're lucky, right? He said that you get 75 years, 75 years, 75 summers, 75 Christmases, 75 springs, 75 falls. And when you really think about it, 75 is not that much. It's not that long either. So my question becomes to you, why are you operating at such a sloth level? That's all I want.
Man, you are really encouraging me, motivating me, inspiring me. God is really using you to help me
What's
out.
going on, family? I want to welcome you to AOS the podcast. I'm your host, Mr. AOS Inspires. This is what I need you to do. We're on every single platform, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I need you to go and subscribe and follow us right now. We drop content every single day that'll help you with your life, because our mission here at AOS the podcast is to empower the world to never give up, one conversation at a time, one interview at a time, one video at a time, to help you live life at the next level. I want you to live life on the next level. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that's watching this episode. This is going to be a dynamic episode. I need you to dive in. Do me a big favor. I need you to like, share, and comment. Don't be a stranger. Comment with us. And this is what I need you also to do. I need you to copy this link right here on this podcast, this episode, and share it with at least 10 of your friends. I promise you, it's going to help them out. Let's jump into the episode. What's going on, family? You guys are so amazing. I want to welcome you to another episode of AOS the podcast. Listen, this episode, I want to slow ground this thing because I don't know. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all watched it. It hit at this point, it hit over 30 million views on this episode of Shannon Sharp with Kattwilliams, which is bananas. Like a lot of y'all was listening for the nuggets he dropped as far as the juice, right? The tea, conspiracy theory, and it's just crazy. Like I get it. Y'all dove deep, but I extracted so much more from that. Just this one line. Just this one line, or not even line, just this one segment, really, I was like, yo, I'm going to tell you this. It's crazy because I was listening to the podcast, and when he said this, because of course he dropped some crazy tea, right? About all some of the greats, right? That we view as the great. He kind of dissected that. That was cool. That was all cool in the gang. But what I took from this, when he said this one segment, matter of fact, I'm going to pause real fast. I want y'all to listen to it. Here, just watch this.
If there's one thing you can take away from me as a person, whether you like me or you don't, if you take this from me, you will be a better person. If you decide today that you're going to live every day like it's your last for real, which means have a conversation with yourself every night that, okay, that was it. May not be no more after that. And really count yourself every day like this could have been it. All right. Before I go to bed, this could be it. All right. How's that looking? If you can do that, it'll change your life. You'll really start making decisions and living your life like this all you got. Just this one day. But you could be a winner. You could be a winner on this day. It's just work ethic. And not the work ethic they talk about. They tell you work ethic where they do all these movies. I'm the hardest working man. Well, no, everybody goes to work every day. But
Right.
yeah. I'm saying I go to work all the time. Everybody who works goes to work every day.
Now, I'm going to tell you what's crazy is many of you are listening to that. You watch the clip and you listen to that clip. I want you to listen to that thing over and over and over again. Many of you think y'all got time to waste or time to burn. And the truth of the matter is you don't really have that much time to burn. I just got to keep it all the way funky with you. You don't really have that much time to burn. Many of you are wasting your life every single year because you thinking, no, I got tomorrow, I get them tomorrow, right? So, I know we heard this saying, get them tomorrow, right? And the truth of the matter is there's a lot of people that have died that didn't have tomorrow to get them. And I don't know why you sitting on your dream. I don't know why. We normally talk about relationship on Mondays, but this Monday I wanted to talk about what happened to your dream. Why are you operating like you got so much time? I want to spend some time there because this is crazy. Many of you have great talents, right? Many of you are, I'm gonna talk to myself real fast too, because I'm sitting on a book and I'm trying to align all the pieces together to make sure that the puzzle fits perfect. But the crazy part about it, I got all the staff in order, in place, ready to execute. But I'm waiting for this particular picture and it's crazy because many of you are just like me right now. You're sitting on a product that the world needs. You're sitting on something that could, and listen, the truth of the matter is it's about the money, but it's not about the money. Many of you are sitting on something that can make you millions tomorrow, right? I mean, it may not happen that fast, but many of you are sitting on money or a product that I'm gonna tell you this. I was watching this. He's not giving me affiliate, so I'm not gonna tell you who it is. But I was watching one of my mentors, and as I was watching the podcast, the lady said, listen, I need $20,000 so I can get a car, right? And she had $40,000 worth of product that she needed to sell in her family room. So her mindset was like, yo, I'm gonna get me a job. Then once I get a job, I save up money for 6 months. Then once I save up money for 6 months, then I can go get a car. And he was like, how's your credit? She was like, it's okay. But she was like, I don't want to finance, I want to pay it cash. So you're meaning to tell me that you have this is what he said. So you mean to tell me you got $40,000 worth of product in your family room right now, and all you need is $20,000. Make it make sense, please. Many of you are sitting on a gold mine. And I'm gonna be honest with you, one of the main excuses is I don't know how to execute it. And the problem is you're not putting yourself around the right people to be able to execute this plan or this thing, this idea that you have. Why? Because you think you got some time. Let's really be honest. Like you think that you have all the time in the world. I'll wait next year. I'll wait next month. You may not even have the next second, right? And the crazy thing about it is the world needs what you have. Like, I ain't gonna be long today, but I just want to tell you, like, the world needs what you have. And you dragging your feet, you are not allowing the world to experience what you have. And what you have can change the world. But the thing about it is you will never know that until you put forth that effort, until you put that product out, right? Many of you are lazy. Let's start with the 3 things that many people are. The number one thing is people are lazy. The second thing, people lack confidence. Then the third thing, people lack guidance. Those are the 3 areas: lazy, confidence, and guidance. I want to stick with those 3 real fast. And the reason people lack those three areas is because number one thing, they are not surrounding themselves around the right people. Crazy. You have a product that can sell millions, but you've never seen nobody sell millions of anything personally. Like you read stories, you heard people, you saw articles on Facebook, you saw articles on Instagram. People sold millions, but you've never seen somebody personally that you knew sell millions. I dare you. And many of you are like, yo, I don't know people like that. It's cool. It's all cool in the game. What I would request you to do is get to YouTube and then find somebody that's successful, not somebody that's on the up and up, not somebody that's on the come up. No, I'm talking about find somebody that has a proven strategy, a proven method, a proven path, receipts, right? That has really accomplished some things, that is doing something great. And I want you to follow them, follow their journey. If they're already at their peak, what I want you to do is go back and retrack and look at their journey. Like if you love podcasting, go to somebody that you really look up to in podcasting, and then just go to their YouTube page and then go to the latest, like not the latest, but the oldest video. And just follow their journey if you really resonate with them. If their style resonates with your style. And what I want you to do is, I guarantee you, they will be dropping jewels along the way. And also you'll be able to see them develop along the way. You'll see their video quality, their content, their audio get better, right? And I want you to start taking notes. Many of you don't take notes. You don't write down anything. Why? Because you think, listen, it's cool. It's all cool. I'll remember it. No, you won't. I can't stand when people come to meetings or come to workshops and I got it. No, you don't. You didn't write anything down. You didn't write nothing in your phone. You didn't type nothing in your phone, rather. And it's crazy because many of you think that, oh, I got it right here. No, you don't. No, you do not. Stop hoping that I will remember it all. Write it down. I'm telling you, people lack the three things. Three issues, three areas of people's lives is the reason why they're not successful. Laziness, lack of confidence, and lack of guidance. Start with number one, lazy. Many of you know what you need to do, but you won't do it. Kattwilliams said this thing the best, whether you like him, love him, or hate him, it doesn't matter. Look at what he has, 19 specials. And it's crazy because when he said that, it blew my mind. I didn't even know that brother had 19 specials. I really didn't know. Like when I watched, I'm gonna be honest with you, I liked Kattwilliams before this interview, but ever since I watched this interview, not just because of what he exposed, that's not a big thing for me, but his work ethic and the things that he proved. And of course, some people say that some of the things that he said was cap. It was exaggerated. But, Ice Cube got on and he really confirmed what he said. A few things were, exaggerated just a little bit. But Cube, he, confirmed what he said. But Cat, I'm looking at his track record of his work ethic. Bananas, right? Blew my mind. And the thing that he said was, one of the things I extracted in my own words was that he said, the reason I'm successful is because I operate every single day like this is my last day. Like I ended like, oh, there we go. I did what I did today. That's one for the books. That's it. Now it's trying to start new tomorrow. If there is a tomorrow, right? And I love that mindset, that ideology, because many of you operate as if I got next week. Or I got next month, or I got next year. And it's crazy because many of you in 2023 said, man, when 2024 get here, I'm going to kill it. How did you know that you're going to make it to 2024? Let's really be honest. Many of you don't know. Many of you didn't know that you were going to make it to 2024. But you're counting on, I'm getting to 2024 and I'm going to kill it. 2024 is going to be my year. Right. And I'm going to be honest with you. I said this January the 19th, 2023. I never forget this. And I can't wait till that date come around. That's going to be my anniversary date every single year for my content. I posted a post, right? And I said that I'm going to take this podcast seriously for a whole year. And it's almost approaching a year. But for a whole year, I posted 3 episodes a week. Right? We're talking about this laziness. I posted 3, and I'm going to give you a quick jewel for that too. A lot of people say, oh man, you post a lot of episodes. I can't do this. Yes, you can. Because once you start and get yourself inside of a regimen and you get yourself in a pattern and you get yourself on a schedule or you just begin to be consistent, eventually what was difficult will then become easy, right? It become like second nature. Like it's second nature for me to drop 3 episodes a week now, right? Some weeks we're ahead. Some weeks, we just hitting it right there. And I'm just being honest, we got a full life. So, once I start getting like paid, like for real for my content, also, so I'm put a sidebar. I'm dropping a video telling you about my YouTube journey and how much was my first check from YouTube. And I'm gonna tell you what my first check was from Facebook as well. I might do 2 separate videos, make some content. But I'll tell you about that. And that's gonna be cool too. That's gonna be dope. But I posted 3 episodes for a whole year, every single week. We dropped 3 episodes, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I love to be honest with my followers. I know. Throughout that whole duration, I missed 1 week. And I really didn't miss that week because I made it up the following week. We had some technical issues with our equipment because I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. And it wasn't a gang of people because it was building. I had some people that had reached out to me, was like, yo, what's going on with your content? Like you were supposed to drop this week. What happened? Right? So shout out to everybody that looked out for me. It was like, yo, we've been waiting for your content to drop. I've been looking for your content to drop. What happened? So that took place. So I was very grateful for that. That people were actually looking for my content. So that really kept me aligned. That kept the battery in my back for me to say, yo, I got to keep on going. I can't stop. I got to keep on going. I have people that's looking for my consistency, that's loving the content. And I'm going to tell you what's crazy. A whole year, just me posting, just me on the podcast, no guests, no special appearances, no nothing. Just me posting. Right. And it grew the platform to what I have the platform now. Right. And I started with like 300 followers, 300 subscribers on YouTube. To now we're at 2,000. Like we're really moving, grinding them gears, moving fast, right? So I stayed consistent. So the first thing that I took away from this Kattwilliams interview was laziness. Many of you are so lazy to the degree you will say that you want something, but you won't work towards trying to get it. Like you would say that you want to be successful, but your actions don't prove the same thing. Right. And I made up in my mind January the 9th, 2023, like, yo, my platform will be different. Right. Like I'm going to get millions of views. And I'm going to be honest with you. When I first started, like my whole objective and my whole goal was like, yo, I'm going viral. And what happened was I went viral and I did it. And I was like, OK, cool. I got excited. I was like, yo, I'm on to something. So what I did was I tried it again. Did it again. We went viral again. So then viral, I'm not saying it was a consistent thing, but in my book, anything, I read one article that said anything over 50,000 views is viral, right? So one video, my largest video I ever hit was like 480,000 views to the day of this video, 480,000. That was on TikTok. YouTube, my viral content, I think was like 10,000, which is not viral really, but that was my highest number on YouTube, right? 10,000. But I'm consistent with it. And overall, we're at 748,000 views on our YouTube channel. Facebook, the largest video was like 336,000 views, right? So what happened was I began to get viral on a consistent basis. Every 2 weeks, something to hit big, right? So once it hit big, I'm like, yo, I got a strategy now. So I noticed that the strategy, I'm going to give you a quick key, especially if you're watching this video, I'm going to drop some jewels right quick. So the strategy that I use for my content, I talk about relationship advice, entrepreneurship, and life, right? I really horn in heavy on relationship advice or relationship conversations. And what my strategy is, I find something, and I'm going to tell you something that's bananas. I find a hot topic. Right, I got a new method now, but I find a hot topic that I know that'll get the conversation going, that'll make people cringe, if you will, right? That'll make them look at me like, hold on, bro, what you talk about? Like that's the kind of content that I make it. I go in CapCut. What's going on, family? I know that you're enjoying the episode, but I had to pause to ask you a quick question. Have you ever been through anything in life that was so life altering that it changed your life forever? I mean, have you ever been and had a job and you lost that job? I mean, your dream job, you lost that job for whatever reason. Maybe you're an entrepreneur, you started a business and the business started off great and then it seemed as if it was going downhill. And now you're at a place, you lost your marriage, you lost your children, you lost some major things in your life. And now you're at a place in life where you're like, hey, this is the end of the road. I don't see it getting better. I got news for you. It will get better. And I wrote a book just for you. It's entitled Winning After a Major Loss. You need to go and get your copy. Go to barnesandnoble.com, go to amazon.com, get your copy right now. Winning After a Major Loss. I promise you, it's going to change the trajectory of your life. It's going to change your mindset. Most importantly, it's going to change your heart about your situation, because I promise you, you can win after a major loss. Go get your copy now. Barnes & Noble's, amazon.com. Order your copy now. Let's get back to the episode. And I'm about to do a whole course on this, so I'm going to just give y'all the raw real fast. So I go to CapCut. I go to Canva first, and I make my little, header or my title for the video, right? But this is my strategy. I use something so edgy that you like, yo, I gotta watch this video. So one of my first videos that went viral, I was like, only broke guys move in with women. Crazy, went viral, bananas, 70,000 views. And it's crazy because it's just, it went bananas on YouTube. Instagram, bananas on YouTube. And it really went bananas on all platforms, but just something so edgy just to catch people's attention, right? And it's crazy because people will comment on that short form and judge you on that short form. And what I normally do, this is another strategy, another hack, is I'll take a video that hit viral, that went big on social media platforms. I would take that and make a full episode out of it. So I made a full episode out of only broke guys move in with women, right? So people resonated with that. And before my YouTube manager can get to that video to do the SEOs and do the keyword searches and do the hashtags, it went crazy. I think 2 days, 500 views. And you got to realize I was a smaller page at that time. Big for me. I didn't get the big head, but I was like, yo, I'm on to something. I have a strategy. Because anytime you execute something and it works time and time and time again, it's a strategy. Now, the only thing, the withdrawal about my niche is that you always got to be on the curve, right? And of course, as I grow, I will have more jewels, bigger jewels to drop for you. But as my strategy now to help me get to the place that I am now, that's the strategy. Find a conversation starter. That's number one. So that's the laziness side. Many of you are so lazy that you won't do the work. You won't do the homework. You won't do what's needed to get to that level that you want. You want to get there. You say that you want to get there. You claim that you have the drive. You claim that you have the passion. You claim that you have the heart. You claim that you have the love, but your actions doesn't reflect what you claim. And that's the thing that content creators and everybody that have dreams need to get out of. I love it what Kattwilliams said. I'm operating every single day as if this is my last. And I need you to operate like this is your last. Because the truth of the matter is, let's really be honest, this could be your last day, right? What would be said about you when it's all said and done, when the dust hits the ground? What would be said about your work? What would be said about the things that you did? The second thing is confidence. I'm going to be honest and really candid with you guys. I have people, right, that crazy comments. Now, let's really be honest. I have people that is in the community that I haven't started yet, my inspirees, and I'm putting together a community for all of my inspirees, right? But I have people that's in the community and that have my back, like, yo, he right, men and women alike, right? But on the same trajectory, I have some people that talk crazy about me. Oh, he looks like a Ninja Turtle. Oh, he looks like Scarface. Oh, he looks like the dude from Juice. Or he looks like the dude, he looks like Steel from whatever. It is what it is. I get this all the time. However, this is what I want to suggest to every content creator that doesn't have the confidence. People will talk. And when they talk, that's a good thing. When they talk negative about you, that's a good thing. When they talk positive about you, that's a good thing, right? Now, doing this, I'm going to be honest with you, you got to have tough skin, period, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I get so many comments because I've been consistent. I've been consistent with the quality. I've been consistent with the content. I've been consistent with showing up, right? So the thing about it is, the people that hate you, I shared this with my guy. There was one lady, she has 37,000 followers. Smaller platform too, right? But you're now, she didn't like one of the videos I did, so she shared it in her stories. You have now put me in front of your followings, your people, right? Now, with that being said, many of you would get discouraged. Many of you, I'm gonna take the video down. No, I left the video up, right? And it's crazy because I would love to have a conversation about that so I can dissect what I really meant. I didn't mean that video. I was like, yo, if you shop at Rainbow, your quality has gone down. I'm not saying that you don't mean anything. However, what I'm saying is if you shop at Rainbow, your standards to me has gone down tremendously. Your standards is down. But I had to say something catchy to get people's attention. Now, a lot of people will look at, say, oh, will you create content that people don't? That's cool. I want to get you to talking. I want to get you to talk, because when people begin to talk about your content, this is what happens. It happens every single time. They look at that video that they don't like. A big percentage of them will go to your page to look at other content. A lot of people that go to your channel, go to your page, or go to your platform, whatever, to look at other content, most of them or a lot of them will become fans and not haters no more, because they be like, hold on, he really don't stand for what I thought he stood for. Like he's really, or she is really dropping some Jews. That's why I say I love it when NWA was like, yo, Easy said, any publicity is good publicity. And it's so true. So now here it is. You're hating on me, 37,000 followers. You put me in front of your audience, trying to make me look crazy. But people get, because they trust you. So they look at the video that I posted, right? I'm talking about confidence. They look at the video I posted. Now it's like, yo, let me see the other content that he has, because this can't be it's something. Let me see if there's a part 2 to this thing. Let me see if there's a part 1. So when they go to my page, they begin to fall in love with the content that I posted previously, right? That's the confidence. Be confident in what you do. I don't care what nobody says, right? I'm going to tell you another thing Kattwilliams brought to my attention that really hit me. So he said, and I never knew this, and I'm glad he put a backdrop to this thing. Kattwilliams said that he was holding up his baby, and baby grabbed his medallion. The medallion fell, hit him in the teeth, and bust his teeth out. And come to find out he had a tumor, so he had to get surgery, and the surgery and everything cost like $100,000. He didn't have the money. So when I saw him in the movie, I noticed, of course, everybody noticed that he ain't had no teeth. However, that did not stop him. I'm talking about confidence. That didn't stop him. Many of you would have stopped because you ain't had no teeth. Many of you, because your bumps on your face, you don't want to show up on the camera. Many of you ain't got no haircut. Put on a hat. I couldn't make it to the barbershop this week, right? So guess what? I was grind. I had some things I had to do. I go to the barbershop every single week. But this week we couldn't make it. But just because we couldn't make it doesn't mean that we can't record the video. Doesn't mean that we can't drop episodes. Absolutely not. We're going to drop them. And that's what I took from the Kattwilliams episode. He was like, yo, he didn't say this, but looking at what he did, he still showed up as a pimp in the movie, right? Next Friday. It was crazy. Like, how is it that you can operate in that kind of confidence with no teeth, right? Like you got to be operating at a totally different level, and you can't get that confidence when you show up to be great. You have to show up with the confidence, and the confidence has to grow as you begin to grow as a content creator or as a dreamer. Many of you are stopping because you don't feel confident enough. Many of you are stopping because I'm worrying about what they'll say. Many of you are stopping because I don't look that good. I don't look like, I don't care. And this is the thing. I want to kill that, and I'm going to go to my last point. It does not matter how you look. There is somebody that thinks that you're attractive. There's somebody that thinks that you're so fine. There's a group of people that will listen to your voice and nobody else's voice. Why? Because you have a unique voice that they fell in love with. I need you to operate in that kind of confidence and be like, yo, it doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what they're giving. This is what I'm going to do. Last but not least, we talked about laziness. We talked about confidence. Many of you are not successful because you don't have the right guidance. And when you don't have the right guidance, this is what will happen. You will say stuff like, I don't know which way to go. I'm doing the best that I can. And you just need to get out your own way. Okay, cool. You don't have money for a $10,000 course. You don't have money for a $5,000 course. You don't have money for a $1,000 course. But there's so many people on Instagram that is in your niche, right? That you look up to, that you value their information. There's a lot of people that's spitting free game. You just got to be there to soak it up. A lot of people that go live, they give you free game that's already in their course. Why? Because they want their followers, they want the people that's watching them to stick. And if they get value from that live, chances are, if they have the money, they're going to spend the money. That's why all of the influencers go live all the time. Because I'm going to drop some free game for you. And the free game is so heavy that you're going to be like, yo, I got to buy the course. So it kills me when people say, I don't have the guidance. No, you got the you can get the guidance. But the question becomes, how bad do you want it? You don't have the money, or you're not in position to pay for the guidance, but I dare you to go where the guidances are and allow them to guide you from afar. Pick up all of this free game that they have. Pick up all of this free knowledge that they're dropping, the Jews that they're dropping. I dare you to operate and begin to find out where they are on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, wherever. And I dare you to begin to soak up this information that they have. I promise you will get to the next level. But Kattwilliams said it the best. I need you to operate every single day as if this is your last. Because you may not have another opportunity to leave an imprint in the world. I need you to get on your grind, like right now. What's going on, family? I want to say thank you for rocking with us during this episode. We have been so excited to drop this episode. I'm glad that you made it to the end. This is what I want you to do. If you have any takeaways from this episode, leave it in the comments. We want to hear your thoughts. We want to hear how you feel. I want to bring content to you that's relevant to you, that'll help you change your life, because you already know our mission here at AOS Inspires, AOS the podcast, is to empower the world to never give up, one conversation at a time, one interview at a time, one video at a time, to help you live life at the next level. This is what I need you to do. I need you to like, subscribe, share this episode. If it spoke to your life, share this episode with somebody. Why? Because you are connected to some people that we're not connected with. And with that connection together, we can empower the world to never give up. I'm Mr. AOS Inspires. This is AOS the podcast. I can't wait to see you next week. Just in case you didn't know, we drop every single week, 3 times a week. Mondays, 8 a.m., Wednesdays, 8 a.m., and Fridays, 8 a.m. You need to catch an episode. Matter of fact, catch all 3 episodes. It's going to be fire. I promise you it's going to help you doing your everyday life. It's going to help you get to the next level. Let's go.